Yeah, hello guys. How are you today? People keep talking about the qualities of a leader, leadership qualities here and there. But one of the qualities of a leader that people don't tend to talk about most of the time is a leader's respect for people. Respect is very key. Respect is what makes you see beyond people. A lot of people that you lead can have queer character, questionable behavior, but the fact that you respect them is a demonstration of the value that you have for them. Let's draw inferences from the scripture. When Paul wrote to the church in Corinth, remember that Paul founded the church in Corinth. So, of course, you could say that he had a lot of, leadership influence over the church at the time. But at the time, the church was going topsy-turvy. People were behaving differently, maladaptive behavior, immorality at its highest peak, and every form of behavior that was against what he indoctrinated at the time. So when Paul heard about it, off the top of my head, his response in terms of writing to them should be in a certain way. But Paul addressed the church with respect. He applied what we call the 101 principle. Find 1% value that you can affirm, then put 100% interest in it. So the way Paul addressed the church in Corinth, regardless of their illicit behavior, regardless of the way they were behaving, regardless of how the church was moving, and the news went viral that the church was going topsy-turvy, he communicated his value for people because through his respect for them, the way he approached them, he was affirmative at the time, and all of that. So when you're leading people, there's a tendency for you to behave in a certain way because you're in a position of influence and all of that. But the way you influence people rightly is to have respect for them. Communicate your value for them. Yeah, respecting them. A lot of leaders tend to talk to people anyhow. They tend to behave in a certain way. They tend to, allow that position of leadership to influence the way they relate to other people. Value for people makes you see beyond their mistakes. It makes you see beyond their flaws, helps you see beyond their current state, because we believe that people are progressive in nature. They are moving forward. Okay? So your position as a leader comes with a lot of influence, comes with a lot to accommodate. You need to open your mind and open your heart to accommodate a lot of people because they will disappoint you in the process. At a time, they will disappoint you. At a time, you will feel, wow, am I really called for this? At a time, you will feel differently about what you're doing. But I believe so much in respecting people, respecting the people you're leading, not the other way around of your followers respecting you, but you respecting them and communicating your value for them. People want to be appreciated. People want to be loved. People want to have the sense of belonging. People want to be part of a growing system. That's the way a natural progressive thinker thinks. So leaders out there, I want you to develop an unimaginable respect for your team. I want you to respect your people. Communicate the value you have for them through respect. They will listen to you at the end of the day. Yeah, they will listen to you. Your influence begins to grow. Remember that position is the lowest form of leadership. By the time you move from the positional leadership to other levels of leadership, you realize that the respect that you have for people comes a long way in helping you move through that trajectory. I'm sure you're going to do something differently today. In the way you address people, even in your emails, your tone, the way your overall ambience, let it intentionally communicate respect and value for people, and I'm assuring you that your influence will begin to grow. You begin to influence people better. You begin to see them differently. You will begin to take notice of the qualities they have because you see beyond their current state. Wow, it's going to be an amazing process for you. Keep championing the right sense of leadership. Keep believing in people. People believed in us till we got to where we are, and they keep believing in us till we get to where we're going to. So communicate that same value today and begin to show complete sense of value and respect for your team. I'll see you next time. Have a blast. Have an amazing day.